Welcome to this balanced beginner video on 3 tips for beginning to film online workouts. My name is Tyler Valencia and I'm the president of KIPS and Time to Train Fitness, as well as your balance ambassador. So who is this video for? Who are we making this for? Who are we hoping that will be able to take something from it and apply it right away? It's that fit pro that has been thinking about it, thinking about doing online workouts, wondering where do I start? What are some veteran tips that can hopefully help me make this a quicker process? That's who this is for. I'm gonna go back for a second and talk about that. The tips that'll hopefully help me get this process going faster, because please don't forget that this is a journey. Online workouts, just like with being a fitness instructor, the first day that you taught a class or that you worked with a client, that day, you'll probably always remember it, but you always remember that you were rusty, you were not prepared for it because of you can't really prepare for that live scenario. And with online workouts, it's the same. You learn so much through that journey that you keep applying all the different techniques and keep working to get better. So let's jump into number 1. So the first tip, and this is one that it takes a while to get comfortable for, because the truth about online workouts is that what people see is what's inside the frame. They don't see what's behind the camera. They don't see what's to the side of it. They don't see really anything but what's inside of the frame. So don't be afraid to move around. Don't be afraid to move forward and backwards. All those things are definitely possible because, again, those are part of your teaching style. Those are part of what people see. So a cue or a technique that I'm going to share right now for you to apply is, with your space, there's going to be certain exercises that maybe it's beneficial if you come up closer. Instead of being further back in the shot, come up closer to the camera, because not only can people see you, they'll be able to see your expressions, but maybe they'll want to see the elbow during a bicep curl. They'll want to see what your shoulders are doing up close during maybe a lateral raise, things of that nature, that if you come closer, where most likely people know what's happening with the legs during those exercises, they're on the ground. Of course, you want to give the cues for those, but they know what's going on with those. So use that to your advantage. Come closer, move side to side, use that whole frame. Don't be locked in to where you started off during the beginning. Number 2 now, use all the cues in the book. And when I say in the book, I'm using the phrase of it, not literally the book that you read to get your certification, but use every cue that you know. Because when you're doing an online workout, remember, you're not there to be able to reach to the screen. You're not there to manually manipulate your clients right in front of you, or say, hey, look at this in front of somebody. You have to give all the cues over and over and over, because that is part of the nature of it. You're trying to teach someone that is learning, or maybe they are just beginning on their journey and they don't know what a hip hinge, they don't know what it feels like to sit back during a squat, things of that nature. So use every cue that you know, so that they, maybe the second time, the third time that they hear it, they'll get it and be like, oh, okay, I know what that means. Or maybe they'll be doing a squat, you say, make sure you sit those hips back. Maybe you present a image in their head thinking that, okay, you're gonna be sitting back into a chair. And maybe that third time, fourth time, they hear and they're like, okay, now I know what that feels like. Now I know what they are saying, so that I can do that each time. And along those same lines is to show an exercise multiple times. Just because you did it maybe the first round, the first set, you showed what it looks like, and maybe now you want to interact with the camera, don't feel bad or feel like you're overdoing stuff if you show an exercise multiple times. Because again, don't forget, the person on the other side, they are just beginning, or they're just starting, or maybe exercise is something they don't really enjoy. So if you show it over and over and over, hopefully they'll see it that one time, or they'll be able to pick up something they didn't see before. Everybody's learning in this process. And the next one for beginners is to be yourself. It's so important, in my opinion, that you be yourself, because you show your personality. You show who you are, because that's part of what people connect with. They connect with somebody that, if your personality, and you've probably seen these in different certifications, different courses about the boot camp instructor, or maybe the technician, things along those lines, about these personalities that people have when they're working with clients. And you could do the same. You can be who you want to be yourself on camera, because those are things that people come back for. Just like when you're teaching a live class, people come for you. They come because they enjoy how you teach the class. They enjoy how you explain an exercise. And if you're a little quirky, if you are maybe a jokester, when you teach, do it in front of the camera. Maybe your jokes don't hit as hard because nobody's laughing on the other side, just like that one right there. But be yourself, because ultimately that's what is going to make people want to come back. That's going to make them want to engage, comment, share a clip, or share why they like to come to your online classes. So be yourself. So that has been this little quick video for 3 tips on beginners that are starting to film online workouts. We hope it's been helpful, and hopefully these are things that made you think about it. Make you think about the process, the journey that you're going on to make online workouts and help you create better online content. Make sure you check out the Balance podcast. On there, we have great guests that some of them already do film online workouts. A lot of them do, and they'll share their journey. They're sharing what are the steps that help them with making better content. So make sure you go check it out, like and subscribe. But until the next one, I'll see you then.